Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I haven't done a video in, it feels like 20 years. I haven't done a video on my smartphone for 20 years. Mandela Effect. Yeah, we've had video phones since the 70s. Actually, I came across a song by the Lovin' Spoonful called, what's the name of it? Oh no, I can't remember. I hate when that happens. It's part of aging. Anyway, it's a song, and in their lyrics, 1966, he says, hey, Pop, my girlfriend's only 3. She's got her own video phone, and she's taken LSD. And she wants to give, now that we're best friends, she wants to give a bit to me. So, this is from a song by the Lovin' Spoonful. Again, you can type in the lyrics, and you'll find the song, because I can't remember it. I suck sometimes. No, I don't really. I try. But I want to talk about the Mandela Effect in a casual way. And I'm sure you're not interested in hearing just my voice and seeing my face made for radio, which is what my parents always said, even when I was younger. The latest Mandela Effects, at some point you become kind of numb to it all, right? I've seen so many Mandela Effects that after a while, it doesn't really make any difference. I mean, continents are different. The North Pole is absent. You got New Zealand south of Australia. How did that happen? I mean, it would be funny if it just wasn't so ridiculous. And in my car, things have changed. It didn't used to have anything but a circle, and now it has the Volvo logo with the male sign. Male sign? Do you realize if there was a male sign on the Volvo car going back to the 60s, you would have had bra burners lighting people's Volvos on fire, because that's a male sexual sign. Or sexually male sign, whatever. But anyway, you get the idea. Nobody's ever even thought of it. Why? How can that be? You know, it's just like when you listen to the Mamas and the Papas, and it says, when it stopped into a church along the way, dropped down on my knees, and it used to say, I began to pray. Now it says, I pretend to pray. Pretend? Why the hell would you go in a church to pretend to pray? Nobody forces you to pray in church. So if you're not Christian, you don't like churches or whatever, don't go in there. If you're going to get warm, they're not going to say, you have to pray while you're in here to get warm, or we're going to roast you in the fire. That was maybe hundreds of years ago. I don't even think they did that exactly then, that easily. But anyhow, this is a reminder for me to pick the gray out of my eyebrows next time I do a video. Anyhow, I don't know whether this is funny, sad, scary. I go through all the different emotions like you might. And pardon my look, I got my sun hat on today because the sun is out in full force. And as one of my friends said, it is not the sun of our childhood. You know, and she meant it as a Mandela effect. She thought the sun was very different looking. It's very white now. When I was a boy, I used to color the sun with a yellow crayon because that's how yellow it was to me. Now, I would probably reach for the white crayon. The sun is no longer yellow, not even when it sets, really. It's just bright here. Bright till it goes bye-bye for the night. It is bright. So I don't know what's going on there. I really don't know. I noticed another weird Mandela effect. I ride motorcycles all my life, right? I look at Harleys, I look at different bikes. And it may just be me, but I turn around twice and I look, and most of the motorcycles I see now, even the older ones, like older Harleys, have 2 taillights, one on each side of the motorcycle. I don't remember that. I remember 1 taillight in the middle and turn signals, 1 on either side. But I don't remember 2 taillights, 1 on each side, like where the turn signal should be. That's a no-go for me. Just like I don't remember forest-dwelling penguins or desert-dwelling penguins or city-dwelling penguins. The only penguins I remember was one in Batman, and the ones that were at the in the cold places, right? They're black and white, and they waddle around. That's it. That's their job, to waddle around and have babies. But now they're coming into all of our cities, and many animals now are going in circles. Have you seen that? Birds are going in circles, not flying now. They land on the ground. There's a video going around of a cat, a dead cat, unfortunately for the cat, and he's being circled by birds, and they're walking around. It's really very strange, very queer. And they walk around this poor cat like they're doing a magic show, or like a, not magic show, like witches, like birds. If they were witches in a movie that had turned into birds, it would be perfect. This is the way they're acting, which makes no sense. And ants, they have what they call a death spiral. They go in a circle until they finally die from not eating, because they're just going in a circle. How did they survive these millions of years if they don't know any better than that? What happened? Somebody, my friend, the same one who talked about the sun, she said maybe it's the Earth's magnetic poles. And that's possible with that. I mean, not everything is a Mandela effect. You don't want to go down that road, because then you start saying everything. I mean, I see people make videos on all kinds of stuff, and I don't know, I can't disbelieve them, but you don't want to be one of those people that the majority of what you say is very difficult to believe, because that doesn't help our cause. That does not help anybody. So you want to stick to things that are mainstream, I think, when you talk about it, so that people will remember with you. Like I posted on my Facebook page that the sunglasses on the Raisin Bran sun, they're not there anymore. They were there last time I looked, but they're not there now. And of course, I didn't think of this myself. It was posted as a Mandela effect. But I got a lot of likes, a lot of thumbs up, because, people remember the same things. The one I really am stuck on that I can't figure is Rod Sterling. I always remember as Rod Sterling. And so now I run into just as many people who remember him as Rod Serling, and not Rod Sterling. But nobody's saying his name was Rod Sperling, or Rod Sundling, or Rod Sterling, or I don't know, whatever other name you can come up with. They're all saying, no, it was not Serling, it was Sterling. And it's like the Mandela effect to me is a mathematical equation in my mind. If you could get people to remember the same things about history, you would be doing quite well. Even when you're just studying out of books, people don't remember all the same things. The people that come up with those who have already died, like Jim Nabors, then he passed away again. The first time he passed away of AIDS, and the second time he passed away was from something else, but he had already married another man. That hadn't happened in my timeline, but now it has. So these very strange occurrences. Betty White, likewise, she died a long time ago, and she's still breathing. Last time I looked. But thank you, people protesting my video. Anyway, I try to have fun with these things. Lord knows it's not easy when you're making a Mandela Effect video and people feel all differently about it. They feel like, God, this is nuts, or they're angry and teed off because people don't remember like they do. There's no sense of being mad about it or scared. A lot of people are scared. I get scared sometimes. No, not really. But anyhow, I hope that we talk about these things, and many people make videos until the whole world has to pay attention that, hey, something's going on. Wake up. Don't make me come over there and shake you. Pay attention. Pay attention. Penguins are coming into the cities. I mean, we've got white buffalo, like the Ted Nugent song, Amboy Dukes. Anybody that old besides me? The great white buffalo. And, that used to be an anomaly. It used to be something that was very, very rare. There was an albino effect. And the great white buffalo is like an Indian legend. I'm sorry, Native American legend. Anyway, I call them Indians. I did not play cowboys and Native Americans. I don't know that game. So, The hell with it. I'm old enough, I'll just say whatever I want. And if people don't like it, that's just too bad. Anyhow, I thought about this too, and I'm not meaning to sidetrack, since they're Native American, since they're not part of America, they're like part of the Cherokee Nation or whatever nation they're part of, which is great. Then they're Cherokee, not Native American. They're Native Cherokee. They aren't part of America. That's a country. Anyway, that's the way I look at it. I know it's a continent as well, but we named it that. They didn't. So anyhow, that's a whole other dog and a whole different fight. And it may be a Mandela affected dog. I'm not really sure. But yeah, white buffalo everywhere and a lot of strange effects. And people being upset. Like I say, I don't know what to see next. Insects are changing. It scares me. I'm glad I'm not back in Florida. I'm glad I'm out here in California because there's not very many bugs in the Los Angeles area. They can't tolerate the traffic. Too much traffic for them. They can't. You got too many cars. I mean, if you were a flying insect here, your chances would be about 0 to live a week because there's so many cars, Just can't do it. Plus, they can't take the high cost of living. But that's what it is. Anyway, I hope you've had fun with this video. I know I haven't. I haven't had any fun. And I hope to make another one of these soon. I know you're probably saying, no, don't do it. No. But I'll sign off for now, and hope you're having a great... I look like a nut. My crazy sun hat. I'll take this off before I go so you can see my sweaty head instead, which looks much better. Not really. I'll put the hat back on. All right, that's enough about me. This old man is signing out. See you soon.